Well, Gary and I are out here. I just shot the kind of setup and review video on the kitchen. And now we're gonna have a little picnic and go for a walk, but man, is it windy. We're just outside of Camp Verde, Arizona. And this is one of the newer Arizona state parks. I think it's called Rockin River State Park. The Verde River is right over there. So I've got everything set up. I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm gonna have breakfast for lunch. And then we'll go for a little hike along the river. Okay, so phase one is almost complete. And you can see somebody's interested. And he realizes he's not getting anything yet. This is just some little smokies and some smoked ham I had left over that I smoked last week. I'll be putting some eggs in here for phase two. All right, phase two complete. Somebody knows it's just about done and is very, very interested. But this is my setup. Skillet. I have the cord going to my 1,000-watt power supply. Cheese is phase 3. Eating phase 4. All right, there it is in all its glory. Hopefully you can see it okay. Shadow's not too much. Gary's had a little snack. I'm just gonna eat this right out of the pan, and then we'll go for a hike. Well, lunch is done. Time for a little after lunch walk. And we are in the far parking lot, and the only one here of the park. This park has got a few miles of trails, and a lot of them are right next to the river. I was here 3 weeks ago, which was the last time I did a video. And in that video I had talked about a lot of things, and the video was never published because it was junk. I just gotten the Action 5, DJI Osmo Action 5, and the mic minis, mini mics, whatever. And although the camera, I hope this is going to be a good test for this setup, because this one is, oh, there goes my hat. This one is the Osmo Action 4, and I have the Mic 2, DJI Mic 2. Now, the Action 5 was a great camera, but I didn't like the compression of the video, which caused me to not be able to use the editing software that I've used for the last 6 years. I had to learn a new one, which I didn't really care for. I did like some things about it, didn't like most. And 3 weeks ago I did a video. I guess when this gets published it'll be 4 weeks, so a month ago. I did a video with the Action 5 and the Mic Minis. It was just a driving in the snow and mud, because we were going out for a picnic, but there was too much snow and mud. And came back here, came to this park, and like I said, things just didn't work out. I tried to salvage the video, and I probably could have with my editor that I like. I just couldn't figure out things with the new editor, and that was it. I was done. So, returned everything, decided to try again with the 4. That has the better compression that works with my editor. And I decided to try the Mic 2. I just got the single instead of the whole kit, so it was a lot cheaper. And we're going to see how that mic is working out today, that's for sure. I guess if you're watching this, it's not so bad. So anyway, we're on the trail here heading to the river. I guess the wind has kept a lot of people away. Last time we were here, this parking lot was packed. And when I first pulled in, there was one truck, and they just left a little bit ago, and now it's just Gary and I. So we're gonna head along this trail, get down to the river, and we'll pick you up then. All right, so here's our first look at the river. Just saw some kayakers go by. Those cliffs are beautiful. This way. Come on. Hopefully I don't fall. But wow. Of course. Very nice. This is the Verde River. And you can just see the kayakers right there. They're going against the wind, so that can't be fun. But these cliffs are awesome. Very cool. Then of course the river. Found a little shady spot. Wish I brought a fishing pole. And of course, Knucklehead is hung up. And I'll tend to him in a minute. Anyway, so this is the Verde River. It starts up past where we live. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you've seen the river before in different areas. But this is about as far east as I've gone to the river. But it's quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. And if it wasn't for that, all you'd have is the sound of the trees. So I have trees and pug. I'm gonna give them some water, untangle them, hang out here for a few minutes, and then we'll head back. All right, one last glance. And we're gonna head back. Come on, here. Hopefully, the wind won't be so bad walking back this way, because we were walking into it. Tried to blow my hat off my head. But this is a little rustic trail that comes off the main trail going down to the river. And they have stuff like this all over the place. Very cool. We'll have to come back and I'll do a little better walk around this place. But like I said, this is going to be a very good test of the camera with my shaky hand. And the wind with the new microphone. But there shouldn't be any distortion coming back because the wind is at my back now. But these trails are great. Wide, a little rocky, keeps the dust down. Very nice. And then there's the river right over there where the greenery is. And this park basically, I keep forgetting that I have to talk to the mic and not the camera. So that's going to take some getting used to. But this park is pretty long, and it's right on the side of the river. And pretty cool. It's one of the newer state parks in Arizona. And we live 5 minutes away from Dead Horse State Park. I wanted to come over here for something different, and this is just a day use area, so there's not a whole lot of people. Although, like I said last time we were here, it was quite crowded. And I'm assuming the wind is keeping people away. But yeah, this is very cool. So we're gonna head back to the Bronco, and I will close it out once we get there. Okay, so we're just about back to the parking lot. I just wanted to show this little spot here. It's really cool with the trees. You can just see they're starting to get some green back in them. Very nice path, trail. It's a nice park. It's got 3 different parking areas, actually 4, I guess. This parking area does not have a bathroom. Parking area 2 does, and I think area 1 does. But kind of heading back into the wind here, so another test. But yeah, this has been a nice little picnic, nice little hike, and the parking lot is right up there. Gary sounds like he's dying, but he loves this. He loves being outside. Not a real big fan of the wind, but then again, neither am I. But he doesn't get hit with it as bad as I am. He's low to the ground, aren't you? So anyway, so I could just see the Bronco through the trees up there. About to come to the parking lot. I can't believe how windy it is in this valley, and we are in a valley. I'm going to say that's, if you see that line straight in front of me going up the mountain, I'm going to assume that's power lines. But we're about there. Get some water. Give Gary some water. Get in the air conditioning. And that's it. So, as always, what do we say, Gary? Huh? He never likes saying goodbye. That's his problem. It's not goodbye, Gare. It's just till next time. Anyway, so there's the Bronco. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.